dirty plant hoes and all you dirty plant enthusiasts out there. Today we have a Mountain Orchids unboxing. I can't talk.
I've been trying to tell you. Today we have an unboxing from Mountain Orchids.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyways, so they had a really good restock on Mountain Orchids, which I have had terrible luck lately on my own.
A good restock just means that we went to their website and they had something.
Yeah, what else would a restock mean, babe?
You said a good restock.
Which meant they had a lot of items instead of just like 2 or 3.
So technically, I was in the drive-through line at McDonald's bringing home lunch, bored, and I pulled it up, and I just couldn't believe it. That bothering you? I couldn't believe how many items they had in stock.
Yeah, but I've been keeping a really close eye on everything, and I haven't seen anything.
I got the best luck on that. It's like every time I go pull it up and look, somebody's got something.
And then I heard through the grapevine that Steve's leaves updated last night, and then I didn't even know until this morning.
You just gotta randomly check that stuff.
So we gotta get in here because there is a rare begonia in here, and there are uncommon begonias in here, and yeah, I said rare.
She meant it.
If you don't like it, too bad. Rare as in you can't get these at your local garden store, for sure. Whoa, this is different.
Yeah.
This is way different than what usually happens. Cool, cool. It looks like these are the bottoms of the pots. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, so we want to sand it up. One of these begonias that are in here, I've actually been looking at getting for a long time.
You sure?
Yeah.
No, I mean, are you sure we got the, okay. Okay.
Oh yeah. Check this out. So
They built like a begonia wall.
It's like he put it into a square, and then he packed the square and he put all the bubble wrap around it.
Yeah, that's an unusual stack.
I think this is my special one right here.
Can I pull it out?
Yeah, so.
Whoa. I hadn't got you in a long time.
Yeah. I'm upset just watching you touch it. And I know that you're not gonna hurt it, but it's like.
Put this.
Just throw it on the ground, I'll pick it up.
I hate to make a huge mess.
You hate to do the same thing with that as you do with like your underwear and your socks?
I don't do that.
Feel free, wear yourself out.
Whatever.
Oh.
Looks like a snow cone.
This is it. How? Here, you practice how to say the name.
Which one is that?
It's the first one.
Begonia.
Oh, it's so gorgeous.
Tropea.
That's a pretty good try. Oh, the leaves look wet, which is odd. That's not normal, really. Not sure if that's a good. These are delicate, man. Not to say that it's a terrible thing, but it just usually things aren't very moist when they come, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's a spectacular native of Ecuador and Colombia. Can vary in leaf color from green to near black with white spots. Its native habitat is subtropical or tropical, high elevation.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it prefers humid terrarium-like conditions, yet with room to run and climb where possible. He provides it with a lightly damp, not wet, growing medium and almost allow it to dry between waterings, but never in a low humidity. It's prone to rotting if it's too wet and sometimes known to decline when it's too hot. So it's got to be just right.
Oh, well,
We call this the
Darth left the house, and then the new kid came into town to really wear my ass out. I don't think this one's going to be as moisture sensitive as the Darth.
This one doesn't like water on the leaves, they're all dead.
You're all gonna die down there.
You're all going to die down here.
Okie dokie. Oh, what a beauty. This looks a lot like my Taliensis. It looks like, you guys know that I like these palmate shaped leaves. And I cannot wait to show you what the backs of these leaves look like. You guys are gonna freak out. You're gonna freak out.
Doesn't it look
This
like
looks like an adaptation of if you went to art class. Do a plant, but then like not a plant, but like it could be a plant, and then this was
Plant on Sesame Street.
yeah.
See, I don't know if you can see the back of it, but it's got this red burst of little fuzzy things. It's like a little crown behind it or something.
So here's the weird thing about this begonia is we ordered it from Mountain Orchids, and now I can't find any of the information on Mountain Orchids website. It's like it completely disappeared. So we may have ordered this from the actual matrix. I'm not 100% sure. And I also am having trouble finding any information that looks anything like this plant in particular. Really, really neat. And it's got also a little baby leaf coming in. Super cool. I told you guys this was gonna be a badass begonia haul. These are good begonias. These are
Good ones, okay.
real good begonias.
This is a begonia juhoia. You're asking the wrong person to pronounce something with more than 3 vowels.
Yeah, it's real racist-y sounding. It is. It's borderline racist. This is one of the begonias. This is one of the begonias that have been going for crazy psychotic prices on eBay lately. I have wanted this plant since back when I made my first wish list video. So this is how long I have been dying to have this little sugar plum pumpkin pie right here. And I'm gonna put it in its own little cloche. I see Thoughtful Melons, he has his and he's actually separated it multiple times, and it seems to like just a regular old airtight cloche.
So the little silvery patches in the middle they look like they have glitter on them.
Yeah, but that's a lot of begonias.
A lot of begonias.
So
yeah.
if you looked close enough at the Begonia maculata whitey, those silver spots, they do the exact same thing as these little silver spots.
It definitely looks like it's...
God loves begonias the most because it's the only plant that he really poured all the sparkles into.
Sprinkled all the sparkles in it?
All the bling, all the sparkles.
Bling. They got bling in them, that's what it is.
All the class, all the good looks.
All the difficult care.
You're not supposed to play favorites, but clearly someone was playing favorites when they were making the plants.
Seems quite flat to the media, but as it continues to mature, the slowly creeping rhizome becomes more vertical. Brighter light seems to keep it quite manageably compact, and it takes well to pruning. Very carefully watered so as not to keep it too wet. Pruned occasionally to keep it compact.
If anyone don't like it, they can suck my fat begonia.
Begonia.
You gotta go again.
Pitcherata.
That's correct. And tell us a little bit about, because it's nice when you tell the people what's about the plant too, because they want to know like where it's from. And oh boy,
in China they use it as food for pig farmers use it for pig food.
I know,
which is odd. So it does exceedingly well in humid greenhouses and or in large size terrariums, but do not overwater it.
I wonder why he said large size terrariums.
I don't know. That's all he said on that one. Let me look at another side.
You know what that makes me think? That makes me think that it doesn't. No, that makes me think that it doesn't like moisture on the leaves. When you have a smaller terrarium with a smaller amount of space, the condensation is almost, it seems, greater. And when you increase your airspace and the size of your terrarium, the condensation is less of a.
Given some humidity and filtered light, it's not difficult to grow. It is best watered below the foliage to prevent spotting.
Told you.
And mildew, and can be fertilized with a diluted liquid fertilizer every 4 weeks while it's actively growing.
To be honest with you, I just don't get moisture on any of my leaves if I can avoid it when it comes to my terrarium begonias.
But little smaller cloches are easy to get water on the leaves because they're compact.
Yeah, they are. I'm talking about the ones that are all gathered together. I don't bottom water. I water from the base of the begonia.
Right, around the edge of the
That's why I have the squirt bottles. So when you put your little spout in there, you water exactly where you want to water. Some of them I can put in a cloche and they can have their leaves covered in water droplets.
Yeah, that one you got in a glass jar and it's just touching all up and down the leaves.
The Berkeleyi silver edge, it doesn't mind having water on the leaves.
It's just filling it up.
It's just best to be careful when you first get one so that you don't find out the hard way, because if you find that out the hard way, it's probably going to be rotted down into the rhizome, and that's not what you want.
Well, this one looks very velvety.
Oh, it's velvety, baby.
Let me show that to you.
Okay. That's so gorgeous, you guys. I feel like a true begonia collector now, even more than I did before, because these are the ones that I've really been trying to nail for a really long time. Very, 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 very happy about these.
Well, it's fuzzy as it can be.
I know. It's gorgeous. It looks a lot like
looks like a tarantula leg. Against the light, it looks like a maroon. Oh, look at the shininess on the edges of the leaves. It looks like it's a rainbow of colors on the edges.
Yeah, man, it's really cool. This one's gonna be very nice to add to my little collection. I'm starting to get a few, aren't I?
A few. You need to do an update on your terrarium.
I know.
I keep telling you that. You keep putting stuff in it and nobody knows.
I know. It takes a lot of work because you got to put the names on the screens and you don't want to be a jerk and not
Well, you don't have to. You just get complaints if you don't.
That's very true. Fuzzy collars right here, just like the begonia gunmetal, but I can tell it grows just a little bit differently. I keep...
Won't you just chill out? You're going to tear up all my plants.
Thank you guys for coming and checking out our Mountain Orchids unboxing. You guys tell me down below in the comment section what you want to see next. Do you want to see a terrarium tour, which is where I'll walk you through and tell you about all of the begonias that are in my terrariums right now with labels, or I can show you guys how I effectively, quickly, efficiently water 300 houseplants. So which would you guys like to see more? Terrarium tour, or how do I efficiently water my houseplants? So comment down below and let me know what you want to see. If you liked today's video, be sure and give it a thumbs up down at the bottom of the screen. We would really appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't for more planty content in the future. And if you guys are looking for something to listen to, you can head over to our sister station, HSL After Dark. You can find everything linked down below. Have a good day. Peace out. Later, taters. Bye.
I am burning it down. I am burning it down. I am burning it down. Oh, I am. Break these walls down, I don't need them. Call the police, I'm a free man. I don't care what they would say, cause I am free from
You down?
Want to do sexy time on this one?
I do sexy time when I feel the sexy time, when it's right for me. I'm not everybody's sexy time hooker.
I tell myself just a little taste, I catch the spell to catch a fade. I'm walking out, my blood got pain. I'm falling down, I float away. I can't control myself, I don't puff and tell, I don't do so well. I don't got no self-control. I'm out my mind and all alone. My eyes are like two black holes. Self-destruct is all I know. Don't got no self-control. Don't got no self-control. Don't got no self-control. I'm sleeping in a liquor stain. I'm waking up just to waste away. I'm breaking down, packing ashtrays. I'm getting lost in a bad way. I can't control myself, I don't puff and tell.